Fresh water, the stuff we see in lakes, rivers and streams. Is it important? Of course it is. We use it for drinking, cleaning, and without it we wouldn't have any food. Even our cell phones need fresh water to be made.
Wow. So, are we looking after it?
Well, let's look overseas. Water is being polluted and destroyed.
What? How?
Every day, globally, 2 million tonnes of sewage and industrial waste is poured into the world's water. That's the size of the Great Pyramid of Giza being thrown in the waterways every day. Times that by 365 days, and you get 730 million tonnes of sewage and industrial waste being thrown into water. That's all the milk produced globally in 1 year being thrown away.
Ugh. Who cares?
Well, because of this, drinking water gets contaminated. And each year, 2.2 million people die from diarrhea, which they contracted from drinking unsafe water. Most of these are children under 5. In some areas, 50% of all the water is so contaminated that no living thing can live in them. Yes, that's all the fish dead.
Okay, so that's bad. But that's overseas. I live in clean, green New Zealand. We have flowing rivers with abundance of water that is considered some of the purest water in the world. The cleanest lake in the world is found in New Zealand, and you can see 63 metres in it. You can go fishing and swimming and don't have to worry about getting sick. There are 2,820 lakes plus 200 aquifers, 45,000 kilometres of fresh water riverways. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But are we looking after it? We have Lake Ellesmere, which has been described by the Environmental Court Judge Jeff Smith as dead. Well, that's not quite true, but it shows that the lake is not as clean and green as we might think. Lake Ellesmere has 42 monitoring sites showing that E. coli levels in the water are higher than the national standards of water quality in recreational areas. This isn't an isolated issue. 21% of all recreational fresh waterways in New Zealand are classified as very poor and cannot be swum in. And 20% of underground water bodies are also classified as unsafe to drink. So, what is New Zealand going to look like in 50 years? What are we going to do about this problem? What are you going to do to solve this issue?
Let's start now.
It's your choice.